When approaching a roundabout in Massachusetts, what is the correct course of action? A. Stop and wait until all lanes are clear. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. C. Enter at high speed to merge smoothly. D. Use your horn to alert other drivers. Answer, B. Vehicles already in the roundabout have the right-of-way. Always yield before entering. If you are under 18 and have a learner's permit in Massachusetts, you must be accompanied by A. Any adult over 21. B. A parent or guardian only. C. A licensed driver at least 21 with 1 year of experience. D. A police officer or DMV agent. Answer, C. Learner's permit holders under 18 must be supervised by a driver at least 21 who has had their license for at least 1 year. What is the maximum suspension period for a junior operator convicted of drag racing for the second time? A. 90 days. B. 1 year. C. 3 years. D. Lifetime revocation. Answer, C. A second offense for drag racing results in a 3-year license suspension. A flashing red traffic light at an intersection in Massachusetts means A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop and wait for green. C. Treat it like a stop sign. D. The light is malfunctioning. Answer, C. A flashing red light requires a full stop and yielding as if at a stop sign. What is the standard speed limit in a thickly settled district in Massachusetts unless otherwise posted? A. 15 miles per hour. B. 25 miles per hour. C. 35 miles per hour. D. 40 miles per hour. Answer, B. In thickly settled areas, the default speed limit is 25 miles per hour. If your license is suspended for a first OUI offense in Massachusetts, how long is the suspension? A. 30 days. B. 90 days. C. 1 year. D. 2 years. Answer, C. A first-time OUI offense leads to a 1-year license suspension. What does a solid white line on the right edge of the road indicate? A. Passing zone. B. Bike lane. C. Roadway shoulder. D. Toll booth ahead. Answer, C. A solid white line on the right marks the edge of the drivable roadway. When must headlights be turned on in Massachusetts? A. Only in fog. B. From dusk to dawn or when visibility is poor. C. Only in rain. D. At all times when driving. Answer, B. Headlights must be used from 30 minutes after sunset until 30 minutes before sunrise, and whenever visibility is reduced. What should a driver do if approaching a school bus with flashing red lights and an extended stop sign? A. Stop only if children are crossing. B. Pass with caution if on a multi-lane road. C. Stop regardless of direction unless separated by a median. D. Honk to alert the bus. Answer, C. All traffic must stop unless the road is divided by a physical median. Which of the following is true about hydroplaning in Massachusetts? A. It only occurs at high speeds. B. It begins at speeds as low as 35 miles per hour. C. New tires prevent it completely. D. It only happens in deep water. Answer, B. Hydroplaning can begin as low as 35 miles per hour in wet conditions. What is the consequence for refusing a chemical test under the Massachusetts implied consent law? A. No penalty. B. Automatic 180-day suspension. C. Possible fine only. D. Mandatory jail sentence. Answer, B. Refusing a chemical test results in an automatic suspension of at least 180 days. When should you signal before making a turn on a Massachusetts roadway? A. At least 50 feet before the turn. B. Immediately after turning. C. Only if traffic is behind you. D. 2 seconds before turning. Answer, A. The law requires a turn signal at least 100 feet before turning, but in urban areas, 50 feet is often sufficient for safety. A Massachusetts junior operator with a speeding conviction will face A. No consequence. B. A 90-day suspension for the first offense. C. A fine only. D. Mandatory jail time. Answer, B. A first-time speeding offense results in a 90-day suspension for junior operators. What must a driver do when approaching a pedestrian in a marked crosswalk? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Stop only if the pedestrian waves. C. Yield and stop if necessary. D. Honk and drive slowly. Answer, C. Pedestrians in crosswalks always have the right of way. What should you do if your car starts to skid on icy roads? A. Slam the brakes. B. Turn the wheel sharply. C. Steer in the direction of the skid. D. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer, C. Steering in the direction of the skid helps you regain control. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC, limit for drivers under 21 in Massachusetts? A. 0.08%. B. 0.05%. C. 0.02%. D. Zero tolerance. Answer, C. Drivers under 21 are considered impaired at 0.02% or higher due to the zero tolerance policy. What does a broken yellow centerline on a two-way street indicate? A. No passing allowed. B. Passing is allowed when safe. C. Passing is allowed in both directions. D. Road is one way. Answer, B. Broken yellow lines allow passing when traffic conditions are safe. What is the penalty for texting while driving for the first offense in Massachusetts? A. Warning only. B. $100 fine and mandatory course. C. License suspension. D. Community service. Answer, B. First-time texting offenses carry a $100 fine and mandatory safety course. What should you do when approaching a railroad crossing without warning signals? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Stop and listen for trains. C. Cross without slowing if no train is visible. D. Turn on hazard lights. Answer, B. Always slow down, look, and listen at unmarked crossings. On a highway, the right lane should be used primarily for A. Passing other vehicles. B. Exiting and entering the highway. C. Driving slower or cruising. D. Emergency stops. Answer, C. The right lane is for slower traffic and through driving, passing is done in the left lane. What does a pentagon-shaped road sign indicate? A. Yield. B. School zone. C. Railroad crossing. D. No parking. Answer, B. A pentagon-shaped sign warns drivers of school zones or school crossings. How many feet must you park from a fire hydrant in Massachusetts? A. 5 feet. B. 10 feet. C. 15 feet. D. 20 feet. Answer, B. In Massachusetts, you must not park your vehicle within 10 feet of a fire hydrant. This regulation applies on any roadway and is intended to ensure clear access for emergency services at all times. What is the minimum following distance recommended under normal driving conditions? A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. D. 5 seconds. Answer, C. The 3-second rule allows enough time to react and stop safely. A yellow triangle with red border sign on the rear of a vehicle indicates A. Hazardous cargo. B. Student driver. C. Slow-moving vehicle. D. Emergency response unit. Answer, C. This sign is required on vehicles that travel slower than normal traffic, such as farm equipment. If your vehicle's brakes fail, you should A. Shift to a higher gear. B. Use the parking brake gradually. C. Turn off the engine immediately. D. Speed up to control the vehicle. Answer, B. The parking brake can help slow the car if used gradually and carefully. What does a double solid yellow line indicate? A. Either side can pass. B. Passing is allowed from your side only. C. No passing in either direction. D. Passing allowed only at night. Answer, C. Double solid yellow lines mean that passing is prohibited in both directions. Which of the following situations requires you to use your horn in Massachusetts? A. Greeting another driver. B. To warn a pedestrian of danger. C. To alert someone going too slow. D. To signal impatience. Answer, B. Horn use is appropriate only as a safety warning, not for casual or aggressive use. What should you do if you miss your exit on a Massachusetts expressway? A. Stop and reverse. B. Make a U-turn at the next break in the median. C. Continue to the next exit. D. Pull onto the shoulder to turn around. Answer, C. Never reverse or make U-turns on expressways, continue to the next exit safely. A junior operator who accumulates 3 speeding violations within 12 months will have their license suspended for A. 90 days. B. 180 days. C. 1 year. D. Indefinitely. Answer, C. 3 speeding violations within 12 months lead to a 1-year suspension for junior operators. What is the primary purpose of the Massachusetts Safe Driver Insurance Plan, SDIP? A. To issue insurance discounts based on vehicle model. B. To reward good driving and penalize high-risk drivers. C. To require every driver to pay the same rate. D. To cover uninsured drivers. Answer, B. SDIP adjusts insurance rates based on the driver's accident and violation history.